The checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
Georgian Dream Prime Minister Irakli Kobakhidze stated in the parliament that despite strong recent economic performance, Georgia remains 30 or 40% behind even the poorest EU countries. He noted that the nominal economy has doubled in USD terms over the past 4 years, with real GDP growth averaging 9.7% since 2021 and nearly 8% expected this year. GDP per capita is projected to exceed 10,000 USD in 2025, still below any EU member state. Kobakhidze highlighted persistent social challenges, including a 15.6% poverty rate, stressing that sustained growth is essential to reduce poverty and improve living standards. He urged the continuation of all viable investment projects and emphasized attracting high-quality investments to support long-term economic transformation. Economy Minister Kvrivishvili announced that Georgia plans to invest $7 billion in major transport, logistic and infrastructure projects by 2032. Speaking at second Trans-Caspian Transport Corridor and Connectivity Investors Forum, she emphasized that achieving this requires coordinated financial involving both international financial institutions and increased private sector participation. Georgia will invest $7 billion in major transport, logistic and infrastructure projects by 2032. Achieving this ambition requires not only the continued involvement of international financial institutions, whose experience and long-term capital are irreplaceable, but also a strong mobilization of private sector investments. Only through a well-coordinated partnership between public and private financial participants will it be possible to establish modern, efficient and sustainable network in the region that today's global economy requires, Kvrivishvili stated. The investment package will cover the Anaklia deep sea port, full modernization of the Georgian railway, key highway construction and expansion, and a new international airport in Vaziani. Kvrivishvili stressed that public-private partnerships are essential to create efficient and sustainable transport network in the region. From November 27, Tbilisi residents can verify the status of construction projects through a new interactive map launched by Tbilisi City Hall. The platform provides information on facilities approved for operation by municipal inspection, as well as sites where construction has been suspended. Mayor Kobakhidze said the initiative aims to protect citizens' property rights and help buyers make informed decisions before purchasing real estate. According to him, electronic access to cadastral data and inspection decisions will reduce financial risk for the buyers. Gveleti noted that the new system also increases the accountability of construction companies. He recalled that City Hall has already taken significant steps to address issues caused by the unfinished projects, including resolving thousands of cases under the unfinished construction program and tightening construction control. The mayor said the interactive map will serve as an additional tool to ensure developers meet permit conditions and fulfill obligations to future property owners. Georgia might soon ban the sale and distribution of single-use plastic items, including cups, plates, and cutlery. Parliament is reviewing amendments to the Waste Management Code that would allow the government to prohibit not only imports but also domestic trade of these products. Deputy Minister Zurab Ezugbaya said the government has coordinated with the private sector to phase out existing stock, and the state agencies might adopt international bans to set an example. The draft law responds to critical environmental concerns. Georgia consumes 630 million single-use plastic items annually. Plastic constitutes 88% of waste in Rioni River Basin, and waste density in some areas reaches 4 units square meter quadrate, far above the EU average. If approved, the amendment will enable one of Georgia's most significant anti-plastic policies, aligning the country more closely with global environmental standards. In Q3 2025, Georgia saw an average of 1,375,000 domestic visitors aged 15 and above per month, making about 1,747,000 visits monthly, down 5.7% and 0.9% respectively from the same period last year, the National Statistics Office of Georgia reports. The average monthly number of tourist visits saw 799,000 or a 6.9% decline. Most visitors, 36.3% via age 31 and 50 and 57.8% via women. Tbilisi accounted for 38.7% of visitors, followed by Imereti, Rajarachkumi, Kwemoswaneti and Ajara. Nearly half, 49.3% of visits were from visiting friends or relatives. Imereti received the most visitors, which amounted to 352,000 per month, followed by Tbilisi, which totaled to 307,000. Total spending on visits reached 399.5 million lari, down 2.8% from 2024, with average expenditure per visiting falling 1.9% to 229 lari. Tunnel excavation on the 4.5-kilometer Stepantsminda Gveleti road section has been completed, the Ministry of Infrastructure announced. The project includes a 2-lane road, 2 tunnels and 2 bridges, one of which will be the longest in Georgia at over 2 kilometers. Bridge foundation works are now underway. The upgraded section, part of the E170 and north-south corridor, is expected to improve year-round traffic safety and boost Georgia's transit and economic capacity. The 215.5 million lari project is being implemented by Roads Department with construction by China Railway Tunnel Group Co. The work is set to be completed in 2027.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.